Hi, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. This will be a quick Sabian symbol message for Taurus. We might also throw in some tarot, but I made these, so I figured let's get some messages out. Taurus, most important advice from your guides at this time. We've got two of them, Pisces 21 and Leo 21. Wow, 21, 21. So this could be, I mean, 2 is your number, right? So this could be a new beginning for you, or you could be dealing with somebody with these placements. Let's see. We'll start with Pisces. A little white lamb, a child, and a Chinese servant. A little white lamb, a child, and a Chinese servant is a symbol that shows the innocence and purity of both childhood and the animal realm. The child is the symbolic potential and curiosity and the need for care and supervision, and the Chinese servant shows the freedom for self-development apart from family influence or dominance. The little white lamb is of no threat to the child, even if things get out of control. The Chinese servant shows the safety concerns of the child, and indeed also the lamb will be watched over and monitored. Being a Chinese servant, the care will probably be more lenient than if a parent were involved. There is likely to be more consideration of the value of life experience and lessons rather than domination and discipline. The child is pictured may need guidance, help, or nurturance, and the Chinese servants, because of the special needs or because of the parents, are too busy with their own lives to provide childcare. It's interesting that they mentioned special needs, because I just posted on my community page, which you can find on my channel, the telepathy tapes, which I thought was really cool. So that's about autistic children who can actually tell what people around them are thinking. And this has been so widely reported that scientists decided to look into it. So if you're curious, check it out. Oracle. Children can be fascinated by small young animals, but can be rough as they test the boundaries of the animal's tolerance. A parent may not like to see the child hurting the lamb at all, whereas the Chinese servant is more likely to give some latitude in order to learn some lessons. It is natural to try and gain a physical awareness of one's situation first. In our earliest years, it was the feeling or tactile sense that was initially satisfied. You may need to get back to the basic understanding of your situation. By looking at your situation from a kind, caring, and considerate perspective, it will be possible to deal with it or solve it in an efficient manner rather than becoming flustered and reacting harshly or unjustly. The symbol may show that the instinct to judge others by what they look like, right? Obviously, in this situation, stereotypical images are conjoined up not only with the servant but the child and the lamb. It is important to avoid falling into this trap. Instead, try to look under the surface of things. You may be surprised at what you find. Keywords: being protected by higher, more aware energies. The privileges money and social status bring. Awareness of the different levels of situations, differing perspectives, helpers, servants, care, being watched over, watchfulness, pets and animals, the supervision of youngsters, purity of vision, caring for the child within, the caution, social incompatibility, purity merely by nature of wealth, not having to grow up because of the social environment, not taking responsibility for oneself, acting like a brat and getting away with it. Okay. Children in ordinary dress may always play with sand. Hilaire Belloc, okay? The moment the slave resolves that he will no longer be a slave, his fetters fall. He frees himself and shows the way to others. Freedom and slavery are mental states. Gandhi. In the master, there is also the servant. In the servant, a master. Marcus Tullius Cicero. I don't know if I'm saying this right. To maintain a joyful family requires much from both parents and the children. Each member of the family has to become in a special way the servant of the others. Pope John Paul II. Pope John Paul II. Okay. We teachers can only help the work going on as servants wait upon a master. Wow. Maria Montessori. If though our master be sometimes blind, if servant be sometimes deaf. If your master be sometimes blind, if servant sometimes deaf. Interesting. Thomas Fuller. Money is a terrible master, but an excellent servant. P.T. Barnum. There could be something about seeing a higher perspective or gaining some knowledge or like a spiritual awakening as well. You could be dealing with the conflict with the Gemini or communications, but we're going to look up Leo. There could be something here about approaching something in a new way. Leo 21. The very best addictive drugs are produced by our bodies when we are in romantic or erotic love. I like liquor, its taste and its effects, and that is the reason why I never drink it. Stonewall Jackson. And the one before was Barbara Sher. Life itself is the proper binge. Julia Child. We never really know what stupidity is until we have experimented on ourselves. Paul Gauguin? When a man is intoxicated by alcohol, he can recover, but when intoxicated by power, he seldom recovers. James F. Byrnes. Okay, Burns, I don't know. Look, I really don't want to wax philosophic, but I will say that if you're alive, you've got to flap your arms and legs, and you got to jump around a lot. You got to make a lot of noise, or at least your thoughts should be noisy and colorful and lively. Mel Brooks. The aim of life is to live, and to live means to be aware, joyously, drunkenly, serenely, divinely aware. Henry Miller. Intoxicated chickens dizzily flap their wings trying to fly. It's a rather amusing image, and the intoxicated chickens have been fired up by something or eaten some seed that has become fermented. Having been intoxicated, they are dizzily flapping their wings trying to fly. They have forgotten their true limitations and are trying to do more than they usually are physically capable of. This symbol can indicate such things as giddiness, mistakes, headaches, or regrets from ill-conceived projects. So this could be like psychosomatic issues, like being held in the body, causing dizziness, or lack of water, lack of um, hmm, the symbol can indicate somebody actually losing their sense of reality and their sensible mind. One's first attempts at a new experience may prove less than elegant or skillful. There is a possibility an attempt to do too much too soon. Perhaps you have not thoroughly planned what you want to achieve. Trying to accomplish something a little too eagerly and before the proper training has been completed can get you nowhere, no matter how much energy or enthusiasm is expended. Making a list of long and short-term goals will help to clarify your ideas. Soon things will improve, and you can laugh about the mishaps and mistakes that were made when you started out. Being confused or intoxicated can be solved relatively easily with some constraint. Further, it can be drink or drugs that has caused this intoxication, or it can be unrestrained happiness or enthusiasm, maybe spending, maybe lust, right? Moderate. Sorry, what do I feel? Okay. Sorry. Where are we? Further, it can, right, happiness. Okay, moderate any or all of these factors, and you will gain a clearer vision and have a deeper focus on your situation. Either way, try not to worry about. So maybe fasting could be relevant. Juicing. Either way, try not to worry about, or yeah, how much is actually being achieved. Right now, find enjoyment in the intoxication, but remember to come back to earth when the feelings diminish. So maybe something here was kind of more based in feelings. False courage, inexperience, trying to do something beyond the bounds of experience or possibility, getting out of it in order to escape something, getting all head up over tiny or elusive prospects. Mm. Alcohol and drugs and the allure of escapism, drinking binges, ecstasy, hangovers, attempting to do the impossible. This could be somebody around you as well. This could be like a masculine. Giddiness, lightheadedness, unwanted side effects, getting nowhere, inability to ground things in reality, making a fool of oneself, intoxication that inhibits seeing what's really possible, alcoholism and drug habits, losing reality, mindlessness that confuses or misleads, going too fast or too far, forgetting who or where you are. Somebody's health could be a focus. Yeah, interesting. This could be like, this is very confusing. We're going to have to do a reading for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed that. I hope it helped in some way, shape, or form. We're going to grab a wisdom for our Tauruses. This is Taurus, right? Yeah, Taurus. Messages for Taurus. Thank you. Wow, co-create. Humpty Dumpty fell off the wall. Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. No home. Great home. Taurus. Buy a book. Something that you thought that seemed like, oh, it'll 100% work because it looks good on paper, is not going to work, or it's just fake, or there's some level of fakeness that needs to be like cut through. When external conditions appear to block every attempt to move forward, there is no hidden message for you to decipher. Like the ocean, the tides of experience ebb and flow. You're on a natural cycle, so know that things will flow again in due course, right? Because you guys have Pluto squaring you guys for the next 20 years. So if you understand astrocartography, you can try to improve that if it's your rising sign. But you definitely want to know how the transits affected you, so you can lean into it the best. So you're not surprised. A lot of time, those squares kind of feel like shock. So it's better if you kind of know what's ahead of you, especially if you listen to astrology videos. But yeah, there is no cause for alarm. Stop resisting and fighting against the situation and learn to flow. Even when the tide is going out, relax and trust in the abundance that will soon be within your reach again. An ancient mariner saying applies: when fishermen can't go to sea, they stay home and repair their nets. This could be about letting go of something. Let's see, 20 in the reverse. This could be something you might have put a lot of your self into in some sense, or identity into, Illusions and wishful thinking rooted in a sense of lack have entered your life. Now would be the time to see things as they truly are and not as you hoped or imagined they would be. Release any fear, then envision anew. Perhaps you're anticipating something fearful might happen, recreating the image of disaster over and over in your mind. The universe responds through projections. So be aware of this catastrophizing, no matter what illusions and awfulizing or misuse of imagination. Because every thought has a reverberation, right? Check out my video on, not my video, but the video I reposted on my community page. Clear the inner slate and stay grounded, stay real. Only then can you truly have what you desire. Could be letting go of a relationship, a marriage. Something about your health is relevant here. Sorry. We're going to grab some juicy messages. Taurus people and placements. What do we got? Shocked you didn't go broke for them. They feed off drama. Outgrown coming out in the reverse. Maybe you haven't quite outgrown it yet. Taurus, most secretly broke, I think, was showing itself. Let me see. Taurus. That could be part of this glitter gold energy. Like all is not as it seems. Tell them they don't have to give you false promises. You don't have to lie. I know you ain't shit. So, maybe this is just more for you, but this is for you to understand something. I don't know. Taurus. Good Lord. Guardians. You are being protected. Maybe you're being protected because you have this awareness. Father watching over you. So that's good. Study your Pluto aspects, like especially if you have any harsh aspects, you want to work with that. And like I just mentioned, Pluto is squaring, I believe, you guys for the next 20 years. So you would search Pluto square Sun transit and read up on that. He is a very jealous man. Okay, maybe this is your father or somebody around you. They love to gaslight. Ooh, liar, pants on fire. So I'm gonna pull an Egyptian. Definitely being watched over though. Anything else for Taurus? Order and peace. Darkness. So whatever you're going through, it's almost leading you to the sense of peace. Okay, Taurus. Amen. What's the most important messages for Taurus? Orphan. Yeah, you can feel a little abandoned in this darkness. I feel like this is like it's darkest before the dawn, though. Like maybe you've been going through a dark time for a long time. Taurus. Yeah, coming out of a relationship with a spouse, maybe some kind of healing medicine man or woman here. So this could be healing or clearing out negativity stage, lessons or blessings. And I feel like you are loved, so you need not worry. You are very loved, so you need not worry. Okay, let's see. Taurus, most important vital messages of advice. Thank you. Dhumavati. Yeah, this is something about the void that calls in more abundance, but there is a need to release to receive, right? We are in that waning moon cycle. Currently, the moon is actually conjoining Ketu, or the south node, which is all about letting go. Opened right to it. Beloved mother who dwells in the smoke, who presides over the most difficult transitions, she who knows that certain endings are unavoidable. They are necessary predecessors to radical reinvention. Her presence brings a message that through disappointment, defeat, or loss, the negative repercussions of such experiences may cause suffering for a time. They will not limit future happiness. They are a means for opening yet unrecognized pathways for fulfillment. Your trust must be unconditional at this time, and later you will see everything is worked out for the absolute best. Healing begins with the acknowledgement of suffering. You cannot resolve an issue if you deny it exists. Being honest witness is the only way to change to begin, right? Because awareness melts problems. When Dhumavati arises, there is an opportunity to end a profound, difficult struggle, perhaps one that is obscured and difficult to articulate and acknowledge. Such truth speaking to yourself happens when you can admit this is not good for me, or I'm not yet sure, or what, but something needs to stop. Dhumavati is sometimes depicted with two crows attempting to pull a cart that can't move. At other times, her cart is also giving Hecate or Morgan as well. At other times, her cart is without means of movement at all. She brings the message that the path you're on cannot take you any further. This does not mean that life is over, but rather that life as you know it has come to an end. This is an inception of a new cycle, right? Because we're ending cycles from 15 something or whatever in 18 something else. So big cycle's ending. To be ready for it as we know it as Kali's mysteries, we must grieve and release what has been. In the social context from when Dhumavati emerges, widows are at the edges of acceptable social status. In this way, Dhumavati is a goddess for those who have been shunned, criticized, or denounced, those forced out of social status or position through circumstances not necessarily of their choosing. When external events seem to be forcing you in a certain direction, feelings of vulnerability can arise, but then so can a sense of being deeply guided. Dumavati's presence signifies a time when something you once counted on has failed you in some way. Through that process, opportunities open that would have not otherwise been available to you. Dumavati is the harbinger of endings and loss, but also radical trust and secret blessings that are revealed later and more often unexpectedly. Something avoided at all costs happens anyways, and we end up being grateful for it because it frees us. New horizons open up, everything changes. It wasn't easy, it took courage, it hurt a lot, and we had to grow. But she was there, letting us know this feels terrible, but something good is going to come from it, and the pain will end. You are going to be more than just okay. You are going to thrive. Wow. And I'm getting sparkles, tingles everywhere. Wow. Yeah, you could be coming out of like a relationship. This could have been something that was quite karmic, Taurus. Like maybe it's kind of run its course. Like, Saturn takes about 30 years, I think, and Saturn rules kind of commitments itself, right? Especially for finances or anything like long term. So maybe you've been married to this person for like 30 years or something like that, or this has been like something that's been going on for a while. But Taurus, yeah, power of prayer. Give this situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love, and answers await prayers, right? Because they can only intervene when you ask, right? That's why we do baptisms. That's why they can hear your thoughts. That's why praying is important. Your thoughts and your words. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives you in response. I'm going to see if we have any last messages. Actually, we're going to pull a tarot just so I can call it a tarot reading. Taurus's most important action at this time for Taurus. Taurus's most important vital actions. Yeah, this could be letting go of somebody. Maybe you're manifesting letting go of somebody. This could be a water sign. This could be an emperor in the reverse. This is somebody who's not really strong in their masculine right now. This could be something about real estate as well. This could be about letting go of something, yeah. There could have been fights here, maybe like even no fights, but it's like it's toxic. Maybe somebody wants to apologize, or there's something about finances here. There's some kind of imbalance, or maybe somebody's worried about finances. I'm getting tired. Why am I feeling this in your reading? Do you hear me? I was just like sighing. I'm like, why do I feel like, oh, I'm so tired all of a sudden? I'm literally not even tired. I'm just tired of this. Maybe somebody's draining, right? Maybe this person's been draining you for a long time in some way. Maybe they've been taking away your peace. Because I feel like there's new air that needs to come in. Like something has to end so like new air can come in, you know? It's like hoarders or something. Sorry, you don't have to be a hoarder. It just feels like this stagnant energy. Like something has to change here. Okay, Taurus. August. This person could be a Leo. Good advice from a wise person. Great happiness. Yeah. Okay, maybe somebody wants to give you a gift or something. Warning. Financial pinch. Ooh. Taurus. Any other messages for Taurus? Looks like you'll have solidity or like success, or there's some kind of ability to maintain stability, I feel like. Anything else? Or maybe this is like something that you thought was stable that wasn't healthy for you. You could be letting go of someone. Sorry. Outgrown. Unlearning toxic traits here, right? Weird. Okay, anything else for Taurus? Taurus. Sunday. Okay. Don't let them think they have a chance in hell. Get to stepping. Came out in the reverse a bit, but I don't know. I feel like it should be upright probably. Yeah, it's going upright. With the Magician. So there is something about manifesting what you want. Like doing that. Start with one small step. Wow. Especially if this is about your routine or anything else. Taurus. There's something about like open, honest communication, maybe even. Live lighthearted. Maybe you were living very heavy-hearted in the past, and now you're living more lighthearted. Taurus. So this is part of your advice. Taurus. Taurus. Thank you. Thursday in the reverse, so maybe it's meant to be Thursday. I don't know. Why am I getting so many days? Like, it's so weird that we're getting days all of a sudden. Something about these specific days, maybe Thursday and Sunday. I don't know. Time to ask for help. Yeah, maybe you're doing something like hanging out with somebody or getting a consultation or something. Weird. Sorry. Taurus, last messages. We have security. Security. Sorry. Security. Maybe this is about security. Maybe somebody's not secure. Taurus. Oh, Lord. We got a few. Be vigilant and protect yourself from evil eye working against you to disrupt your success. Came out kind of in the reverse, but whatever. Walk away from trolls. Okay. Don't take this personally. Balanced pace, not overnight. Trust yourself. Do not please/appease others. Okay, I hope you enjoyed it. Please hit like, subscribe. You can get a personal using the Buy Me a Coffee link or leave a tip through there. Good luck. Take care.